Okay, thank you guys for joining this session on Watchlist Overview. All right, so the topic of the discussion today is Watchlist. It is one of the first features that we added, I think, many years back, 8 years back. And it was the most used feature when we added this because there were not too many things available at that point of time. And I still believe that the depth of information that is available in the watchlist, not too many products have that. All right. So what is watchlist? Needless to say, it is list of stocks that is categorized as per your preference to monitor in certain way. It could be performance, it could be technicals, it could be fundamentals, and so on and so forth. What are the advantages of watchlist? It'll help you to keep track of your favorite stock, right? It'll be informed and it saves a lot of your time because all the information that you need about all the stocks, they are in one place. You can evaluate, right? Now, that's primarily about the watch list, right? I didn't go too deep into that because I assume that most of you are aware of it and have already created or managed watch list either in this platform or in some of the other platform before, right? Okay, so how do we create watch list? So to go to watch list, so again, like last time, what I'll do is rather than hovering mouse again and again, I'll expand it fully. So that it saves some time. So click on watch list. There's no watch list available in the system, right? So what we give you is two different ways of creating watch list. One is create watch list, give it a name. Now, if you see, this is default. So demo default is what? 4th of August. Okay. We'll create the watch list, right? So it's as simple as that. So the default watch list has certain columns which are most commonly used, like what the code is, what the price is, and few other information that generally most of the people use it. But however, for advanced users, we'll go into the next one, right? So the watch list that we created is demo default watch list 04. Now, once you create a watch list, you would want to add certain stocks, right? So the other method is create a custom template. We'll get to that in a while. Okay. The third way of creating watch list is from screeners. So the core functions. The core functions of watch list is once you create a watch list, you would want to add certain stocks to it. So guys, do you want to recommend any stocks that we should be adding, or I add anything on my own? For example, let me add LICI. Not a great stock, but today it got into Fortune 500. So it's some sort of buzzes around here. Right? So once you add the stock, right, the message comes out here in the pop-up, and also the key values or the values that are part of this watch list, right? The fields. If you want to see the fields are mentioned here. The values are over here, right? A 1 year high low is not there. I'm sure you know the reasons why it is not there, right? So this is how you'll create the watch list. Right, you'll add a stock. Another stock that you may want to add is basically State Bank of India. Again, that got into Fortune 500 today, the only bank from India. Yeah, right. So it got added. So the moment you add it, all the values related to it comes down here, right? So this is very simple view, the default view. If you want to go into much more complex view, which I'm very sure that you will eventually go into, where you want to have the set of columns that you are really interested in. So the option for that is you go to custom watch list. So demo 04 August. Give more meaningful name than this. So what we'll do is we'll go really simple. What we need to do is we need to have code. The second field that we need to have is basically we go into, again, from the general list, we'll add price, we'll add price change, and let's say we add some other field, maybe price change percentage. Sorry, actual price change and price change. Okay, so let's create a very simple watch list. The idea is just to tell you that how do you create a custom watch list, right? Once you are happy with the settings, just say create watch list. Your watch list is created. Now let's add certain stocks. Okay, so let's go to some of the stocks. For example, let's go to Tata Motors. That was another stock which was there in Fortune 500. Tata Steel, I think, was another one. Tata Steel. So let's add the stocks. Right? So when you add these two stocks, right, the values that we have selected or the columns or the fields that we have selected comes out here. So it gives you a complete picture of this particular stuff. Right? Now, what we have covered so far is basically creating a default template, creating a custom template, right, with fields of our choice. And the third one, we'll do it little later, right? We have added stocks to that watch list, right? Add a field, right? So next one is, let's say you feel that this is a good watch list, and tomorrow somehow you find that there's a parameter which was missing, or you want to start tracking a new parameter. So what you do is you go here, click add a field. Let's say that particular field is from a different area, or maybe let's say it is technical. So go to technical, click on Chaikin money flow, click there and update the template. Once you update the template, you see that CMF has come here. Click here, and then you see that the Chaikin money flow value is also coming out here. Right? So this is how you can edit, or you can enhance or alter the watch list that you have created. Next is rearranging the column. Let's say in this particular case, you want change percentage to be the first one. So what you can do is you come here and go to change percent. Change percent, you want to move up, one up. So you see change percent has gone up, move another up, and then update the template. Once you update the template, you'll see that change percentage is the first thing that is there, right? So it's not like a rigid thing. Even if you create it, you can edit. It's pretty flexible. You can edit it, or you can rearrange a lot of things in this rearrange column. Then if you feel that this is a good template that you have created, and you want to track a separate set of stocks on these fields. So what you do is you go here, create a clone. So the clone is, let's just say that clone of demo. Okay. So clone template, your clone template is created here. Obviously, it does not have any stock. So same process, you can continue doing it as adding stocks one by one. Right? So a lot of work which is there in creating a watch list, right, is like saved when you use this clone functionality. Delete. Obviously, you don't like it. Delete it. So let's delete the clone. Right? So that you can do some sort of housekeeping also. You don't want place to get too much of information for you to for it to become unmanageable. Right? So these are some of the very basic basic functionalities of creating a watch list, right? Creating and managing watch list at a very high level.